Namaskar. Many of us don't know the important role Maharaja Hari Singh played in the days and months and years leading up to the independence of India. See, we all think that he was the one who dilly-dallied, took a long time to decide whether he wanted to accede to India or Pakistan, and thereby messed up Kashmir. This is only one small part of the story. And to commemorate his birthday as a public holiday in Jammu and Kashmir is a very, very big thing. And I'll explain to you why. See, again, I have said this many times that Maharaja Hari Singh ushered in a lot of reforms during his reign, and he was also not afraid to take on the British when it looked like they were trying to create dissent and trying to play one against the other. For instance, take 1927. In 1927, what happened was that, see, he was 2 years into his reign as a king, and he held his ground firmly in Kashmir, and he made sure that any of the anti-Dogra intrigues that were being engineered by the British got defeated squarely. Now, I have a feeling that much of this had also got to do with the fact that Nehru wanted to fight for his friend Sheikh Abdullah, who was imprisoned in the days and years leading up to the independence of India in Kashmir by Maharaja Hari Singh. And this man tried to go and lobby for his release, and he himself was arrested. Jawaharlal Nehru was arrested. Go back and read the history. So I think there was this personal tussle between Nehru and Hari Singh. Unfortunately, Nehru, being the Prime Minister of India, eventually won, and he made Maharaja Hari Singh a non-entity once the accession was signed and dusted and done with. Now, the important contribution to Maharaja Hari Singh's reign in J&K was to resist all sorts of pressure that were brought upon. There were, like, for example, pressure brought upon him to say that all posts be given only to Kashmiri Muslims, and that if there were no qualified Kashmiri Muslims, then that the Muslims be brought from other states such as Punjab to fill in these vacancies. I mean, he fought all these stuff. He made sure that every community, even a small one, had a voice. Unfortunately, after Sheikh Abdullah got in and the National Conference, the family of three, grandfather, father, and son, Abdullahs, they've just messed it up. And the cherry on top was, of course, the Muftis. There's no much difference between these two. All have some, uh, their mindset is not in the right place. So by doing this, I think it's a right move. You will hear some rumbling in Kashmir Valley. So what? It is time to take these lumpens on head on. And I've also told you about some of the other instances where I felt that the Kashmiri Valley people are being given too much of a soft ball to deal with. They need to be dealt with a little bit more sternly. Anyway, that's a matter for a different day. Another reason for giving credence to the role of Maharaja Hari Singh is what happened in the first roundtable conference in 1930. It took place for about a couple of months, November 30th to Jan 30, from November 1930 to Jan 1931. And he challenged the British rule in India. Now, remember that Britain was, ruling some parts of India, and others they let the kings rule, and there was a sort of a broad overseeing of what the king could do and could not do. But knowing all these things, knowing that if he took on the British in the Roundtable Conference, when he came home, he would face even more heat from the angry British, he still went ahead and opposed the British rule in India in the first roundtable conference. It takes guts, guys. And these are all the things that Maharaja Hari Singh did. And when are we going to recognize the man's contribution instead of just looking at why did it take so long to decide one way or the other? So all that is done, river under the bridge. Article 370 is abrogated. This is a good first step, or I should say fourth or fifth step, I should say, by Lieutenant Governor Manoj Singh to recognize the contribution of Maharaja Hari Singh and make his birthday, the 23rd of September, a public holiday. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. If you liked our research, consider donating to us using the super thanks button. There's an even more detailed story of this in pgurus.com. Do read that one. Thank you once again. Namaskar.